All right. So, we did season 1. We did movie 1. We've done movie 2. Now we're going to do House of Surprises season 2 part 1. I only know it's part 1 now because I was laying in bed and I come across that new episode's released, but I'm not going back. That will be tackled in a next episode later on. Perspective. Okay, House of Surprises season 2. It's actually like good? Question mark? Like this like little show like it could be on with it could have been on in between Totally Spies. Like it's a good little show. It's a cute, good little show for good little girls and boys. It's a fun time. It's just a cute time. We get the cast expanded. We have a plot point. We have plot points. It's just a cute little show. The cute little girls. Someone in 15 years will be like, remember LOL Surprise Dolls? You know, the planet will be in heat death, but they'll be like, remember. And that's what makes me happy, is the idea that for some little girl, this is something that had an effect on them that they might think about. And it's a positive effect. It's good. It's a good time. Alright, so the cast has been expanded. How do you do that? Well, Alt Girl from last episode, Roller Chick gets a new credit introduction. Lady Diva's there, Royal B, Neonlicious, and Swag, obviously main 4, with the addition of Candylicious getting an actual nameplate, and Honeylicious, Royal B's music producer friend, is our new headlining cast, along with Prince B, or Boy Doll McBoy Doll. Am I right, ladies? Am I right? Okay, so Prince B is Royal B's little brother. He has a bad habit of doing a thing lots of men do, which is starting a project, making a lot of promises, and then failing. Teach them young. Watch out for the red flags. So Glitter City Mall is opening up. Prince B is like, I want it to be a community center for all the BBs and queens and whatever they call the boy dolls to hang out and be a community. Everything you want, I can do. So Prince B launches the Mall of Surprises. Come on, product placement. Royal B is mad since Prince B is, he's just making a lot of promises and not keeping a single one of them. So to compete with the Mall of Surprises, Royal B starts a rooftop weekly performance series. Prince B launches the Mall of Surprises with a content series as well. However, things come to a head when Swag tries to finish her paintings on the roof, but all the musical acts are making it hard to concentrate, as always. Everyone is on the roof. Prince brings a film crew vlogging his process of making the mall to the House of Surprises and is like, look at this. He's like not an outright dick about it. He's just annoying. Prince suggests that they all work together, and since they need more space, the mall can host the the Surprises series. A compromise is reached, and Prince B, hopefully Prince B doesn't flake, but leaving Royal B with the bag. That's in part 1. That's a 2-parter episode. Continuity. It's not just hoes in a house. The hoes are in this house, but it's special. Episode 2. I stay ready to fight YouTube kids. I truly do stay ready to fight YouTube kids, because you end up like being held captive by these commercial breaks every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes. being held captive. Jail, jail, jail. So Neon goes to the mall. Neon goes to the mall. Royal B tries to jam with the Rock Girls, but she's finding it hard. She can't find her flow. Prince B makes promises that he simply cannot possibly fulfill. And more people are coming due to all the promises he's been making. Royal B has artist block, and Swag tells her to take chances, and it's okay if she looks a little silly. I think that's what's different, is like what would have been a full episode in season 1 is like a plot point in season 2 where they're like, okay, B side is trust yourself and believe in friendship, and plot A is like, the patriarchy is dumb, men will disappoint you, but you have to be on your shit so that you can always stand up. Don't let yourself get taken advantage of by anyone, even your own family. Keep that head on a swivel. A cat from back at Glitter City Mall. A cat from the Cat Cafe is transfixed by the laser from the laser light show promised to Neonlicious. The laser light, something explodes, all hell breaks loose. Prince B dips because you can't trust men. I can't wait to deal with this. Episode 3, Prince B runs. Swag and Royal B roll up. Lady Diva and Neon take the blame when Prince B really should have never promised these laser lights and a water show and all that. Goody and Gracie, my favorites, they're so cute, are bestie goals. So they have Angles, the internet critic from the last season, and she's not happy at all to be in a blacked out mall. And you know, she has the ability to really affect these girls' online presence and their businesses and things as doll women. So it's very important that she is sated. Boop. Okay, Lady Diva tries to save the day by putting on a show. Her and Neon start singing. Royal B finds Prince as he tries to fix the mall. He wanted to prove that he could do what Royal does, but he wanted her to be proud. She says she is proud, but you need to check your promises before you make them. Lady Diva and Neon do an a cappella performance. Royal and Prince get the power back on. Yay! Ankles doesn't leave a bad review. Woo! Episode 4. Oh no! The diner! It's empty! Oh, because of the mall. So, the mall is doing a mallathon, a friendly competition to raise money to make a brand new community space. So, Candylicious of the diner is like, oh, I'll compete. First off, it's silly. So Alt Girl has the Cat Cafe, the hair salon run by Twists, and Neonlicious's boutique. The donated money will get an experience. Side note, if I was given the chance to write, so that's part of it, is the mallathon is to raise money to make like a third space situation for BBs and queens to hang out at the mall. And I'm like, given a chance to write utopian children's universe where the conflict is all interpersonal, it's not like they're fighting, you know, things or villain constantly. They're just like, I love the mall. I too would make it so that you're fighting to make the world, your world, an imaginary world where not everything costs money and you can hang out with your friends and have community outreach. These girls raise money to plant trees and do all sorts of things. They are so, it's like, it's girly solar futuristic pleasantries. Everyone's dressed nicely. Everyone's got jobs. It's a fully employed town. It's just if we're gonna do Utopia, let's do Utopia. I'm tired of utopias being like everyone is rich and everyone's a capitalist, and it's not like everyone is taken care of in your community. Look at these plaques. Look at these hair plaques. So we gotta look inside of Neon's boutique. Alt Girl and Candylicious are teaming up to work together. Well, Candylicious doesn't like how Alt Girl's Instagram, like, edgy social media food style. She wants to make sweet things, and Alt Girl wants to make interesting things. She wants to make complex things. She wants to, so she quits working with Alt Girl to go and make her own baked goods and win the competition for herself. Episode 5, Neon which is a part 2, excuse me, is worried about the teams, even though it's already been dealt with. Savory donuts, or Alt Girl's like, I'm gonna make a savory donut, and I'm like, yeah, savory donuts. Ain't that a bagel? God damn, cheddar matcha donuts that no one wants. Interesting. I don't like matcha, but matcha's bitter. So maybe that would work better with a cheddar than like me and my frou-frou coffees. I'm like trying to figure it out. I'm not a matcha girly. Okay, so Candy making her sweet donuts is working. The donuts are going well. They're selling. The spa and boutique are working together. And Alt Girl gives Swag a hot donut. Swag needs water. And Alt Girl decides to make the most complicated boba recipe that involves... So part 3, it's part 5. It's whatever part 5 of this saga. We've been going for a while. I just saw something sticky on my mirror, and if my journal ends up sticky, I'll throw myself in front of a moving car. So it's the end of the day. The Mullathon was a success. Alt Girl is still mean to Candylicious. I will fist fight her in a Denny's parking lot. I don't care if you're a hot goth girl. Can't be mean to people. This is friendship land. So, Queen Bee is, what? I don't know what that means. Queen Bee is Carnival? Oh, okay, Queen Bee, the little one, is carnival barking for this boba tea, letting, Prince and Royal Bee get caught up to speed with what the fuck is happening because they've been busy being adults running a business. Neon spills tea, more like tea and not tea, boba. Queen Bee goes to the court to get the token because that's part of it, is like whoever collects the most tokens is the one who wins. The mango boba explodes, but we realized it would make a delicious donut filling. They're all hanging out, and Miss Glam gives Neon a makeover. And Candylicious is like, you can try something new. We can all try something new. And Alt Girl is still mean to her, and I'm like, fist fight you. Put your dukes up. Episode 7, Music Studio Mix-Up. Honeylicious and Queen Bee are setting up a recording studio in the mall. Honeylicious and Royal Bee. Royal Bee goes to, Lady Braids, and she's opening up a black salon. All black. All the black queens roll up, sisterhood. I was joking when I first saw that first video, and they're like, representation matters. No, they've got black characters, and they do black things, and they have they're dolls, but they're an introduction that black people are different, but they are the same. They are still people. They have the same way you have cultures and things you like to do to your hair. So do they. It's just different. And you should want to learn about them and buy their dolls. And hair play dolls are so much fun. So you should be interested in that. Don't be afraid of giving your child the opportunity to play with a hair play doll. All they want to do is brush and smile. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, so Lady Braids is like, hey girl boss, can you make my store opening announcement? Royal B is like, yeah, totally, even though they aren't completely set up yet. This episode is for the black girls. Yay! This is coming out September, but this is pre-Juneteenth. This is back over the summer. So they have all these, they talk about the different hairstyles and braids that Lady Braids can do. So Lady Braid does some styles on Sunset. Sunset's another black doll. Royal Bee and Honeylicious decide to tell her that they can't do it. Meanwhile, all this is happening. They're having troubles getting everything connected, and so they're like, hey, I can't do it. And Lady Braids is like, you made a promise and you broke that promise and I'm upset with you. And she's like, well, I'm upset with you. I was like, I'm sorry, upset, but I tried my best. I was honest. And so they go to their separate corners, and then MC Swag finally gets the system to work, and Royal Bee and Honeylicious are honestly singing the praises of Lady Braids over the PA system, which works as an announcement. And we're all happy. Yay! Episode 8, Western Honey Sneaks. I disliked this episode. It felt like filler. And it probably was, now knowing that this wasn't the second to last episode, and I will have to return to do this. But whatever. Episode 8, Western Honey Sneaks. Royal Bee has all the memorabilia items from each episode. It's been 1 year anniversary since when Royal Bee brought the House of Surprises. Party! Make pretty gifts. Western Honey can't find Swag and worries that she has other friends. Neon makes a collage of dresses. Lady Diva is making a doorbell that sings with her voice. Royal Bee is making a planter disco ball. Swag bails and Western Honey freaks and spreads the conspiracy of Swag having cooler friends on the boardwalk. They sneak behind her, and she goes into a tent, and somehow they all believe that they've been replaced. They all confront her, and they find that she's been working on art for her friends. They go back to the House of Surprises for the party. Western Honey plays the worst remix I've ever heard. Episode over. Episode 9. Lady Diva tries babysitting. Season finale? For now, at least? Neonlicious has a busy weekend ahead, and Lady Diva is like, I can babysit. And they're all like, can we get one of the other girls to do that? And she's like, no, I can totally do it. Watching Neon, little Neon, Neon, mini Neon, tiny Neon, Neon baby, Neon cutie. Sure. So because all the other queens are busy, the role goes to Lady Diva. Time to make breakfast. Sugar and being challenged by a child. Sugar literally on a plate. She gets the kid all hyped up, and then she's just like getting juked. So she gets juked by a child. She finds her mature voice and finally gets Neon Cutie. It's Neon Cutie and Neon Kitty to behave. However, she yells at them and tells them they're being annoying. She was a little too firm, read mean, and now Neon is a little upset. Lady Diva is literally never singing on beat. So they go about, doing things. She apologizes and like, now that we're not mad at each other or something, they're like, oh my goodness, yes, I forgive you. So they apologize, they sing together, and then it's done. End of episode. So this should be the last for now. Obviously, when I wrote that, I didn't know that literally there was a whole ass, there's some more episodes to come out. I don't know how many. Obviously, I'll be back in the fall to talk about it, and then we'll be getting prepped. It will be the fall when you're seeing this. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about how far in advance I'm filming this. I'm prepared. Yeah. So, for once, this children's media, while being a commercial for toys, yes, but the dolls are diverse and fun. The ideas that you're planting in children's heads to be like, hey, you know what's cool? Community outreach. Being a part of your community and taking care of the things that you love. A mall might be a capitalist hellscape, but it's also a third space that's free for teens and children to get their first taste of adult freedom and being able to make smart money decisions or unsmart money decisions. It's a place for them to hang out and exercise a little bit of autonomy outside of their parents' control. This has to be bad. Malls are very important, and outside of their capitalistic intentions, inside of all the hellscape that is America, you can find good in things, and I choose to find the good in certain shopping malls. I still go to my mall pretty regularly, because sometimes when I shop online, I fucking bust. It has to be bent. It has to be bent. How did I manage to get 2 earrings? I bought 2 sets of earrings on Amazon, my first mistake. And the first one of the hooks is snapped, so I had to solder it back on. And now there's this fucking shit. I'm like, oh, I enjoy what they're kind of doing. Mostly the community building stuff, could care less about the like, but you know, if you're gonna use that as a way to sell dolls, at least be good, you know. The rest of the Bratz series will be out by the time this video comes out. Either way, I will have run through the videos I recorded or not. I don't, as an adult, don't super love the Bratz show. I've watched like I've watched like a handful of episodes, and they're chaotic, but the media that is stemmed from them, the lovely lady on TikTok, I cannot remember her name. I'm looking for her right now. Shh. No. Lori Beynon, B-E-Y Beynon. Lori Beynon on TikTok. She also does some creative stuff for the actual Bratz Instagram. She's been doing AI voice comedy with the Bratz stuff, and that's way funnier. And it's not, some things don't age well. I listened to the first Destiny's Child album. God, do they kind of hate women. They hate other women. They're not like other girls. They're Destiny's Child. They're cool, but they're also not a whore. They're cool. And so, I don't know. I don't want to subject myself through that. So, I've watched a movie, and I've covered it. I watched 2 movies. I have some interesting thoughts about my own time with the show. But outside of that, I don't know if I want to continue to watch it. Maybe I'll feel differently about it next year, but this year, no. Oh my god, I have things. I'm so excited. Alright, I don't know what's coming next after this. This is pretty low on the, whatchamacallit. But once we get back in, like, August, September, we'll be back to covering books. I'm taking the whole summer off. And by taking the whole summer off, I mean I'm reading the books and writing the scripts. But yeah, Zoe Dean's Talent, Almost Famous, and Star Power, in conjunction with a primer on who Zoe Dean is. And I've written the script for that one. I'm filming it tomorrow. It's a wild ride I take you on. ending with a little bit of a jump scare into a cultural appropriation, maybe a little bit of white saviorism and Nazis. All right, bye guys. I have an end card. Bye guys. Bye guys. I just realized I did a whole LOL surprise doll video without holding any of my girls. I don't know if I've even held you yet in a while. You're Dusty. She's cute. She's one of my favorites. I'm wearing pink today though. She's my mini Lady Diva is laying face down. She's trapped, so she's just gonna lay there. So we'll bring her out. She matches my outfit because 90% of my wardrobe is pink, so every pink